Hi, I'm Professor Yongjin Kim at Sagang University. In this session, we'll discuss digital entrepreneurship and how it differs from traditional entrepreneurship. We call the world we live in now by various names like knowledge economy, service-oriented economy, digital age, you name it. But I would like to define it as a VUCA world. The term VUCA, V-U-C-A, stands for first, volatility, which means the speed of change. We are experiencing huge changes in everyday life, which is too fast to catch up. Second, uncertainty, which means we don't know what will happen today or how things change and in which way. Third, complexity. That means even in a decision-making case that there are too many factors to consider. And finally, ambiguity, defined as lack of clarity about the meaning of event or confusing causality. This VUCA environment imposes lots of challenges to decision makers as well as even laying people like us. In particular, businesses face difficulty in decision making. What would be the best answer to cope with this kind of environment? The answer is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is defined as a strategic move for capturing new business opportunities and creating new competitive advantage, and is largely explained by three characteristics: proactiveness, risk-taking, and innovativeness. Simply put, entrepreneurship is to make something out of nothing. But entrepreneurship only is not enough to deal with the world painted by digital technologies. We need entrepreneurs who are equipped with digital understanding. This is called digital entrepreneurship. Digital entrepreneurship requires a mixture of traditional entrepreneurship and understanding of digital technology. Traditional entrepreneurship creates predefined outcomes through predefined processes. In traditional entrepreneurship, entrepreneurs are using resources they or their family or their relative possess. The characteristics of traditional entrepreneurs are quite typical. People with enthusiasm and risk-taking propensity would be an entrepreneur. However, when it comes to digital technology, the key characteristics are totally different from traditional technologies. They are very generative, which means we don't know what will be the final outcome of the technology, even though it is designed with some purpose. Furthermore, it is very expansible. Many things can be added to make the technology work better. Let's think about the internet. When it was developed, it aimed at data communication for military command and control, which required an invincible network that survives enemy attack. Now, it is being used for everything from government, business, to education and healthcare. We have never expected this kind of result. So, when we define digital entrepreneurship, we need to take into account the characteristics of digital technology. Considering the nature of digital technology, digital entrepreneurship can be identified by its features: fluid outcomes and flexible processes. Fluid outcomes means that we might not know what will be the final outcome of a digital technology, just like in the case of the internet. Even though we design a technology with some purpose, the outcome will change over time during the development process. Accordingly, the development process of the technology may vary, so as the evolving outcomes. In terms of resources, unlike traditional entrepreneurs who obtain resources from their relatives, Digital entrepreneurs tend to acquire resources from open networks using crowdfunding or crowdsourcing. They don't build their own systems. They use systems such as cloud computing systems built by somebody else because it is much cheaper and easier to use as well as saving cost. Digital entrepreneurs are very good at networking with other people who may give them ideas and resources. They are well connected with users, producers, coordinators, designers, simulators, etc. This network contributes to their journey toward the outcome, which always changes and evolves by integrating better ideas from the network. Now, we can compare digital entrepreneurship with traditional entrepreneurship. Considering entrepreneurship itself as to find new business opportunities and make them come true, it is safe for us to look at the opportunity formation part first in the comparison. When they want to start a new business, traditional entrepreneurs usually focus on business itself based on their own experience and the knowledge they have acquired throughout their life. They rely on resources they directly own or that their family, friend, or relatives have due to a limited access to other resources. On the contrary, digital entrepreneurs, when they want to start a business, closely look at human behaviors or problems people experience. They try to build a network of experience and network of knowledge. That is, they try to get experience and knowledge from other people through digital networks. They naturally go to the network like crowdsourcing and crowdfunding to secure resources. They are quite open to the outside world so that they can change their service following the opinions and trend of consumers. Then, what are the key characteristics of digital entrepreneurs? My research tells me that digital entrepreneurship consists of 6 concepts, including 3 traditional dimensions of entrepreneurship that are innovativeness, proactiveness, and risk-taking. I believe everyone knows the meaning of these 3 terms. However, one of the 3 terms is very confusing or misleading: risk-taking. Great entrepreneurs like Edison of GE, Watson of IBM, Ford or Chung Ju-young of Hyundai actually did not like taking risks. They wanted to avoid risk, even though people outside the business considered they were taking risks when looking at their bold behaviors. When taking any risk in their businesses, they would go through serious thought processes or scrutinizing and calculations so that they could manage the risk. This is the key difference between great entrepreneurs and others. The 3 new dimensions which are unique to digital entrepreneurship are receptive, digital thinking, and collaboration. The first one, receptiveness. It means to collect and understand information about customer problems to swiftly and flexibly change the solutions accordingly. Jeff Bezos of Amazon once told in an interview that the success of Amazon was the result of the put customer first, invest, and endure philosophy. Second is digital thinking that takes into account using digital technologies to solve organizational or customer problems and create value. The third is collaboration, which refers to the ability to secure resources and find new opportunities through the collaboration with external partners. Too complicated, isn't it? People may not remember all 6 dimensions, so I like 3 dimensions for anything. So I reduced the 6 dimensions of digital entrepreneurship to 3: adaptability, creativity, and flexibility. Adaptability is to experiment rapidly and frequently, not only with solutions, but also with business models to cope with the changing environment. Flexibility means to change rules and procedures of decision making to better allocate resources and perform tasks when the situation changes. Finally, creativity is to come up with original solutions to solve customer and organizational problems. These 3 characteristics of digital entrepreneurship come along with those of digital technology. As I mentioned, digital technology is very generative and expansible. It always creates new ways of solving problems, new method of development, and new type of use. It can be easily divided and integrated to make solutions. Digital entrepreneurs who are good at dealing with digital technologies have a similar mindset reflecting digital technology. Please note that whatever you do, the first step toward digital entrepreneurship is understanding humans and the problems people are experiencing. Let's look at the world of digital transformation. We can find various intelligent products and services that are equipped with digital processes and run on smart operation platforms. Every day, we see new digital technologies are coming to our daily life. To be a digital entrepreneur, the first thing we should do is to have some understanding of deep technology, such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, advanced manufacturing, robotics, blockchain, advanced materials, and biotechnologies that are being developed based on scientific discovery. We don't need to have the capability to make them all, but we must understand the very nature of these technologies so that we are able to use them when needed. The second thing we have to do is to empower co-workers, partners, or employees. An entrepreneur cannot do everything alone. She needs to collaborate with somebody else. If she can make somebody else make decisions on her behalf, she will be better off. In particular, if employees who are dealing with customers' requests can make decisions at hand, they can develop their capability to the maximum, which eventually contribute to the bottom line of the company. Finally, digital entrepreneurs need to mobilize customer resources by allowing them to engage in the company or decision-making process. We can find many cases that back up the idea of digital entrepreneurship. The world-known entrepreneur who founded Alibaba and started the Chinese Black Friday, Jack Ma or Ma Yun, explained in his speech that entrepreneurs need to proactively find market and customer need to come up with solutions. Customer complaints are opportunities for a company. If you listen to them, you will be successful in creating new solutions. He also emphasized that the world is moving from information technology to data technology, which will dramatically increase public services and productivity. Kim Bum-soo, who is the founder of KakaoTalk in Korea, explained that industries move from information technology business to data technology business. It is important for businesses to continuously develop business models that create value through data. Kim Sura of Market Collie mentioned in an interview that Market Collie predict the demand for agricultural product within a 7-member team of data scientists. The success of Market Collie as a business platform depends on the effective collaboration with suppliers based on trust. Kim Bong-jin, the founder of Uwa Brothers delivery app, who innovated in the delivery service industry, explained that in the digital age, it is impossible for a company to have all resources and capital needed for delivering a good service. So building a good collaboration network is the key to success.